Now that I'm coming probably to the end of my life, uh, I reflect a lot more. I'm not that old, 55, but um, obviously let myself go tremendously. Um, it's more than just letting yourself go, but most people self-medicate with drugs, alcohol, smoking weed. Um, that's never done it for me. Um, in fact, I even like I don't know what it is people feel when they smoke weed, but whatever it is, I don't. That's not what I feel. It's a nightmare. So um, I self-medicated with food. The reason why is because that's what my mom did when I was in the womb. Um, Matter of fact, I'll give you her diet when I was in the womb because she was depressed. I mean, horribly depressed. My dad was a piece of crap um, to her, and she had 3 kids already. She just had 5 months earlier twins, and then now she's pregnant with me. So it's just a nightmare. And so this is her diet while I'm in the womb. 1 pot of coffee in the morning with an entire uh, box of cookies, entire packet of cookies. Um, they were oatmeal, so at least there was some nutrients in there. That was breakfast. The rest of the day was another pot of coffee, so it's 2 pots of coffee per day, and then just sporadic chocolates and candies and suckers and lollipops throughout the day, and cookies. Um, that was her diet, and then dinner was an actual meal. So that's what I'm getting in the womb. And so my 2 brothers and my sister, they were skinny toothpicks, and I was always you can see my bone structures much larger than theirs, um, much denser. Much different. It's because of that. So that's why I self-medicate with food. And then, of course, once I'm done, then I feel like shit because I know I messed up. Uh, by self-medicating with food, so I get more depressed, and you spiral. And then, on top of it, to make it even harder, old injuries to my knees, my Achilles, my back, my shoulders. And when you start getting older, in your 40s, 50 especially, you slow down a lot, especially with old injuries. And so the weight it went up fast. So, um, and now I'm to the point, basically I gave up. Honestly, I gave up on life. I was burnt out on everything, on work, on everything, and honestly feel like I've outlived my usefulness. So, time to move on. And I'm okay with it, honestly. I am. It's not you know, even if I somehow manage to drop the weight and reverse all my ailments, what would I do? I've been lost my whole life. You know what I mean? I've never found my passion, never found anything like that would really motivate me, give me drive, and make me satisfied. So I just had so many different jobs and do well with that for a year or two, and then I get burnt out and move over. 'Cause never really had a goal. I became a professional wrestler in 1990, but just kind of on the whim. Wasn't my lifetime dream, my childhood dream. It was kind of on the whim. I met Classy Freddie Vlassi. He was an old-time wrestler from the 60s, 70s, 50s, actually. I met him in 1990, and we were talking for a long time, and then he said, "Hey, you could probably be a professional wrestler." He told me, where to go. I called the next day, and the day after that, I started training. And a few months later, I was in the ring with Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, wrestling with cameras in my face, going, "Shit." But I regret it because I destroyed my body. So, but anyway, I'm planning on making more videos. Hopefully, I can get out, just stuff about my life. And if you watch this, just try and look at everything from a psychological and point of view, from a sociological point of view. We're all different. We see things, we're affected differently by things. We grew up with different things in our life. So I'm going to make a bunch more of these, and I make them short just because, honestly, I don't know, maybe it's my phone. It takes forever to upload a video. So, all right, so this is the first one. I'll be making some more. Thanks.